Unbelievable. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Well, guys, Batwoman Season 3 is coming because some brain trust at the CW decided that the network wasn't quite dead enough yet. God knows why, though. This show has been hemorrhaging viewers since day one. They hit record low ratings in Season 2 I don't know how many times. The numbers are downright laughable at this point. Nobody is watching this show anymore. They lost their coveted Sunday night time slot and got shipped off to Wednesdays. I can't imagine it can gasp for breath much longer before the network pulls the plug, but who even knows? I would have said that after Season 1. And now here we are. So I haven't watched this thing yet, but I do have a few predictions before we get started here. Judging by everything I've observed in Seasons 1 and 2, I predict there's going to be more lesbians, more white men who are evil, more lesbian love triangles, obviously, more female billionaires, more lesbian billionaires. Luke is Batwing now, so we might see a tiny little bit of footage of him. He'll probably be getting his ass kicked. We'll see more flamboyantly gay men. I expect we'll see the most ridiculous reason they've come up with yet for Alice continuing to stick around. I guess they just can't quit her since Rachel is the only actor in the cast who's actually fun to watch. More characters from Batman's Rogues Gallery being made to look like garbage. Maybe we'll see Bridget Regan's Poison Ivy, which is great casting, but as this show has proven, if there's a way to get a truly horrible performance out of an otherwise talented actor, Batwoman can find it. Of course, Poison Ivy also means more bisexual women, so that goes on the list as well. And let's see, what else? Did I mention lesbians? Alright everyone, break out your Batwoman bingo cards. For the record, I made this before I watched the trailer. It may change over time, but I think this was a pretty good first effort. Speaking of effort, this trailer had none. This was 60 some odd seconds of nothing. It barely qualifies as a trailer. The season premieres in like 3 weeks, and they have nothing to show for themselves. If you're in any way surprised at this point, I can't help you. Remember the trailer for Arrow Season 3? Oh my god, Oliver and Felicity are going on their first date! But then some dude shoots a missile at them, and now Felicity's covered in blood and looks like she's dead! Ah! I can't wait! I need Season 3 right now! Look how far the Arrowverse has fallen since then. My god, this is embarrassing. So it starts with Ryan saying they need to find those Batman trophies that went missing. Why that wasn't priority number 1 the second they went over the bridge, I couldn't say. But these clowns waited around for a while before doing anything about it, and now that stuff could be anywhere. Good call, dumbasses. Someone finds the Mad Hatter's hat. That Curiouser and Curiouser line makes me think this might not be the Mad Hatter, but just some nobody using his stuff. I guess it's too early to tell for sure, but either way, he's white, so the kid gets a check. Man, I hope this is just a nobody and not the real Mad Hatter. He's not my favorite or anything, but Batman's Rogues Gallery hasn't exactly gotten the best treatment when the show has used them in the past. Let's just keep them out of this. It's bad enough these jackasses are about to ruin Poison Ivy. Let's not add to that list. So either the Mad Hatter or some Mad Hatter cosplayer is dressed up like a freaking cartoon. God, he looks ridiculous. What were they thinking? He's speaking at some graduation ceremony, and oh my god, this looks so fucking cheap. They're one step removed from public access television here. Very telling that we don't see the audience at all, which makes it look so small scale. I know crowds are difficult with the pandemic right now, but other shows have gotten around that just fine. There's all sorts of production tricks you can do to make a small group of people look like a large one. It just takes, effort. But this is Batwoman, so you'll find none of that here. Again with the masks. Why does every low-level thug in Gotham have to wear those same fucking masks? It's Season 3, for God's sake! Change the bloody record already! Hey guys, guess what? Alice is being released from prison. The infamous mass murderer is being released from prison. Meanwhile, Jacob, who was locked up for aiding and abetting said infamous mass murderer, is still in prison! So after his super underwhelming debut in the Season 2 finale, we get about 2 seconds of Batwing, which amounts to about 2/3 of Luke's screen time in this whole trailer. And look, here we have Luke getting his 3rd second of screen time. The first one where his face is actually shown, and that's the last we see of him. The dude's making out like a bandit. Becoming a superhero in his own right has really opened up a lot of doors for this character, hasn't it? You go, Luke. This cop here is going over the terms of Alice's bullshit release from jail. I heard Renee Montoya was going to be appearing this season. I assume that's who she is. I believe Montoya is bisexual, but on this show, bi just means a lesbian who hasn't committed to the bit yet. Not sure what this is. If I had to guess, I'd say that's Killer Croc. And we see him for about a second, which is really stupid. If you've got Killer Croc, wouldn't you want to lead with that? Unless the makeup job looks like ass and they're trying to hide it. Of course, that would mean these people are embarrassed because they give a damn about their own work, which hasn't been the case in 2 seasons, so why would they start now? I assume Croc will be beaten quickly and easily, and then everyone will remark about how Ryan defeated Croc more soundly than Batman ever did. Now Ryan's explaining how Team Batwoman will find the Batman trophies, and then Alice will use her detective skills to find the Batman trophies. What? So they get a lead on the trophies, and then Alice finds the trophies? Isn't that redundant? Alice has been in jail. How would she have any idea where they are? Here we have a new character, Jada Jet, who a TV Line article says might be Ryan's biological mother. She's also a business tycoon, and by virtue of being a woman, I have no doubt a very successful one. So... Then there's some guy with a basketball. I guess that's Jada Jet's son, possibly Ryan's brother. Who cares? He's there for like a second and a half. Mary looking at something, Alice talking to someone. Wow, this is a bad trailer. This trailer sucks. Even the editing is terrible. Anything people might be interested to see, Batwing, Killer Croc, Renee Montoya, is barely in there, and Poison Ivy, who they actually cared enough about to do a press release for a little while ago, is nowhere to be seen. The usual bullshit with Alice, she's out of jail again, whoop-de-doo, and then a bunch of stock reaction shots no one could care less about. This feels more like one of those next week on Batwoman promos than a season premiere trailer. A sizzle reel this is not. This looks like it's trying to bore people into submission. So I guess the question is, were they so stupid that they didn't think to lead with their best stuff? Or, pathetically, was this the best stuff they had? This is so half-assed, I can't believe this is what passes muster at the CW these days. What a shit show. And even more annoying than that? Look how close I was to getting bingo! Holy shit, I was only missing 1! And that's from 60 seconds and change of footage, not all of which was even new! And hell, I probably could have checked off bad acting too, but you can't tell that much from a trailer. Besides, the game wouldn't be much fun if you won the first time you played. Maybe I should make these a little tougher. So there we go. Batwoman Season 3 is coming, everyone. I've got a few more weeks of freedom, and then it's right back in the suck. God help me. If you can think of anything I left off the bingo card, let me know in the comments. Ding the bell icon and follow me on Twitter to always be notified when I upload new stuff. I also have a live streaming channel. Links for everything are down below. Thumbs up the video, share, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. That one's important. Always make sure you're still subscribed, and I'll be back with more pretty soon. So stay tuned for that, do all the YouTube things, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.